Welcome, guys. We are going to talk about radish purple plum today. So I have already started some radish purple plum. Let's see, I have my marker in there. In this glass vase that I had that I was going to probably just throw out, I added some rock to the bottom. Then I added some good gardening potting soil, and I have 3 radishes coming up in there. I think I'm going to have to thin it out to maybe just 1, or I might leave 2 in there just to see what happens, but I thought it would be fun because as you can start seeing, you see the roots, and then we should be able to see a radish grow. And these usually are ready to be harvested in 25 days, so it's perfect for doing this with kids. So we're also going to plant some today, so I wanted you to be able to see. Yesterday I just already have some potting soil in here, and I just used like an ocean spray. You can use any juice bottle, anything you want. And then I'm going to wet the surface here before I put my seeds in. And then I think I'm only going to put, here's what the radish seeds look like. And I think I'm only going to put maybe like 6 seeds in there because, as you can see, the one that's next to me here has a lot growing in there. Let me tip it a little so you can see it better. But I have a lot of them in there, and I'm going to have to actually thin those out because there's just too many in that container. So I have my seeds. My radish seed. Whoops, one just went right down the deck. And I'm going to plant them in my dirt here. Let me just squanch it that way. Whoa. And let's see. Just going to pop them in here. I like to put a couple of extras because you never know what's going to germinate. And then, I don't know if you can see them in there or not. Just pat them into the ground a little bit, like 1/2 inch, and cover them up. And then I've already created a marker which says radish purple plum and the date that I am starting these on March 22nd. And it's also a good idea to put that down in your journal as well so you can keep up with everything. I have a paper journal and also an online one as well. So I guess the only other thing, so here's the radish purple plum. I like these because they only take 25 days. I do have several others growing too, but this one is heirloom, and it also only takes 25 days, and I think I bought it at Lowe's or something. So, or even a grocery store, they may have them. They're fun and easy for kids, for everybody. The only other thing I was going to show is that these are they got kind of a little bit leggy in here. So I think I'm going to have to actually thin some of these out so that, we'll get a decent size plum radish. So, and I'm actually going to bury them a little bit more because they're kind of leggy laying in here. I hate throwing away any sprouts. It's hard for me, but I've learned if you don't thin them out that you're not going to have much. You'll have sprouts, but you're not really going to get a radish. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to spend the rest of the time just kind of thinning some of those. And I should have some, well, pretty soon. I planted these on March 8th. So I guess that's it for the radish today. The next thing I was going to talk about for tomorrow, since I have the hillbilly, I'm coming to you from the hillbilly hut, was my hillbilly tomatoes. And I only have one little guy, one little hillbilly tomato growing right now. So I was hoping that we could all get a seed swap or something together and swap anything that has the word hillbilly in it. I thought it would be a lot of fun. So yeah, just drop me a line or send me a message on Facebook if you have any seeds you want to swap for a seed swap for hillbilly that has hillbilly in the word. All right, you guys have a great day and get outside and plant something.